YouTube, Buttzilla here. Just wanted to show you my CNC machine and some upgrades that I've done to it. So let me see if I can get over here and show you the whole machine. It's kind of dark. Let me see if I can put another light on here. Maybe this one. Yeah, that did nothing. Well, this is the whole machine here. And I put a lot of goodies on it. First of all, the lights. If you can see these, I put these on here. They mount on top of the carriage right by the back of the router. This is one of my favorites right here, and it was so easy to do. So if you can look, there's a little tube here, a little nail, and I can put this Sharpie up into the tube. Now the tube has a spring that I glued into the back of it, so this Sharpie can go up and down at will. So instead of cutting with the cutter head of the router, I can actually use the Sharpie and draw, like this is actually a layout for a customer. I draw it on paper first with that Sharpie that lets me know if my program is cut properly, and then I can use the Sharpie to draw on the paper, just like a plotter. There's that. Oh, this I use my Xbox controller to control the machine. That's really handy because if you look, my computer's all the way over there. So anytime I'm trying to line up work, I'd have to run back and forth. Also, if you look, I have these knobs here, and if you look, they're actually holding down a piece of plywood that's on top of my table. So if I go through my piece of work, I'm not cutting into my table. But also on my table is a grid of holes, and they're under here too. So there's a whole grid under here, under here, under here, the whole length of the table, and underneath our captive 1/4-20 nuts. So I can use these clamps here to hold down my work pretty much anywhere I need to. That's a handy feature. I didn't realize how much I was going to use that. Another upgrade that I did is a router control, speed control. So let me see here. Is this locked? It is. All right. Hold on a second. Let me just put that down there. Okay. So instead of having to run the router at full speed, dial it in, which is also very handy if you're cutting aluminum or anything else. On the back, I've got a cable holder. If you see, this piece of steel sticks out here, and it's pretty thin, so it itself is a spring, and then tied to it is another spring. I have all my cables in a cable, a harness here that keeps them up off the table, so I don't ever have to worry about any kind of interference. This one you see hanging down here is for the lights, but I didn't want to put that in yet, into the wire loom yet, because I'm actually hooking another camera up to this on the other side of my spindle here, so that I'll be able to use the CNC machine as a scanner. So I would actually be able to scan this and have it scan right into my software, so I wouldn't have to program it. Alright, that should be it for now, gang. Again, any questions, comments, always leave them in the spot below. I answer as many as I can. Alright, thanks and have a great night.